loves, it's Princey215. God and Gaia is amazing, y'all, and I truly hope that you're living your best fucking life. Fluorescent love and conciliation to you. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm going to hop right into it because you guys see my title. And before I jump right into it, I got my tiger's eye. This is an evil eye. This wards off any type of negativity. So if you're watching this, I send you nothing but all this protection, all this love, all this groundedness your way, okay? Tiger's eye. Get into it. So you guys, you see my title? Now, as being a spiritual being, as being a spiritual creature, as you go along having your awakening, right? You will be faced with either being around people who tolerate you, or you will have to choose between going where you are celebrated. And this celebration can be you, God and Gaia, your spirit team, your spirits, your spirit guides, your angels, whatever it is that you believe in, but you are not alone. You are never alone. In the words of Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, shout out to my mentor, Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart. He is king, he is master. You are never alone unless you abandon yourself. You are never alone unless ye walk through that valley of darkness and ye are afraid. Because when you have no enemy on the inside, there is no enemy on the outside of you. So you will never be alone. And this video is inspired by my personal experiences with people trying to gaslight me along my journey. With that being said, you guys, once you have your awakening, you will now realize your true value. You will realize your true worth. You will realize that the only thing that matters is being authentic to who you are. The only thing that matters to me is being authentically me. And that's just facts. So when you receive an abundant amount of love from the universe, when your angels are communicating with you through numbers, through songs, through movies, through billboards, words that you see, synchronizations, when you're constantly having these synchronizations daily and you realize that you are safe, your value goes up and you will never allow anybody to give you the bare minimum. You will exclude yourself from the environment. You will exclude yourself. And don't worry about what nobody say. Don't worry about people trying to gaslight you and tell you, oh, well, you're lonely. Oh, well, you're this. I promise you, when you put your energy into you, when you believe in your own walk, when you take that calculated risk, I am a scientist. Everything that I speak of, I tested it myself. I did it myself. When you take that calculated risk and you bet on yourself, the universe will reward you with 10 times more the gifts that you already embody and that you hold. Because now you're unlocking a new vibration within yourself because you believed in yourself. The Bible is a start off blueprint. You feel me? I'm not a Bible thumper, but guess what? It helped me along my journey. And what did the verse say? I don't know the verses by heart, but as long as ye have the faith of a mustard seed. So if you step out on your own faith, if you take that calculated risk and you step out on your own faith and you have faith of a mustard seed, you're going to blossom. Your bud is going to start to sprout and God's going to boom, give you all this stuff. Now I'm going to hop right into my examples as into why it is better for you to either go where you are celebrated and stay away from who tolerates you. Because if you don't stay away from the people who tolerate you, their energy is going to, your aura is like a bubble. Like I said, if you have been abused as a child, heal from your childhood trauma. I am a childhood trauma survivor. I am a trauma therapist, TFCBT, trauma-informed cognitive behavior therapy. And I also do some ABA, applied behavior analysis therapy. But when you are a child and you are being abused, your aura field is connected to your own star, your own spaceship. We all have our own protector. Because not everybody on this planet is even human. Not everybody on this planet has a soul, has a spirit. So for you, when you see that rainbow in the sky, that is your confirmation that the whole time you were growing up, your aura field was connected to an outside source that is protecting your aura field. So no matter how many times somebody knocked you down, you got back up. You stood up and you rose up like how Jesus did 3 days later. That's how it is for us who was abused as a child. We rose up. You couldn't kill us. because our aura field is connected to a higher energetic field that's protecting us. that will suppress a certain memory so we can keep our childlike innocence. Your spirit is forever childlike. Your spirit is forever growing, learning, receiving. So when people become damaged, this is how we have narcissists. Narcissists become narcissists because they didn't keep that childlike energy. They still act childish, and I'm going to make a different video about this. They still act very childish, but they don't have that connection, that inner connection to your imagination, to being free, being grateful, praising God, literally being grateful just to wake up and see another day. So let me tell y'all some examples as into why it is better to be alone, and you are never alone unless you abandon yourself, than it is versus being in a home who doesn't want you, because home is where the heart is. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, a workship, all the ships. Your heart is where your home is. So if you are friends with someone who is abusing your heart, that is not your home. But if you are friends with someone who takes your heart and is delicate with it, and you guys pour into each other's cup and they're not just taking from you, that's your home. Home is where the heart is. Never ever allow yourself to settle for less. And let me give y'all an example because I'm 6 minutes in and I'm going to make this quick for y'all. Like I said, consequences and rewards. This is what I got to do with some of my children who I do ABA therapy with. And that is just to keep you conform to society. So I don't 100% agree with it. But being in this matrix, this is what they do. They want to conform our children. So ABA is applied behavior analysis, and its antecedents, behavior, and then consequences. Your antecedent is what happened before the behavior occurred. And I'm going to use myself as an example. Everything applies to everything. It's a circle. I had a family member, right, you guys? I had a family member who I told her 2 months prior to an event that I would not be able to go because mentally it was too much for me. That was the antecedent. The behavior was, no, the antecedent actually was me having ruminating thoughts about this event, knowing that it was too much for me. And I'm a spiritual being. My value is high. I know my worth. I don't got to ever put myself in an environment that's making me have a low vibration. So my antecedent was the thought of me not being able to do what it is that this person wanted me to do. The behavior was me contacting this person 2 months prior, letting this person know, hey, I will not be able to commit to this. It is too much for me, and I don't have to explain myself, but I won't be able to do it. So now the consequence. Her consequence was trying to punish me. I am not a child. I am a grown-ass woman. If you ever try to punish me, you will never hear from me again. And that's just facts. Me and this person were supposed to celebrate both of our graduations in Jamaica. Jamaica, what a Jamaicans is 5 I 5 Anyway, we were supposed to celebrate in Jamaica together. I was looking forward to that because, again, I went through 5 years of school. I got over childhood trauma. I've been doing nothing but going through things my entire life. I wanted to finally have a break. I was looking forward to this trip. But this is how God works. The fact that she said, if you don't do what I say, you can't go on this trip. Bitch, you can keep your trip. I don't want to go with you. Because you want to know why? I already know how you is anyway. Who's to say I would have had a good time? That's the consequence. You tried to punish me. So you guys, you have to stay woke. Home is where the heart is. If someone's trying to punish you, they are tolerating you. They are not celebrating you. We are grown. I'm not your fucking child. You are not anyone's child. The only one you're supposed to give consequences and rewards to is your child. You should strive to be an authoritative parent to your child. You have to teach your child right from wrong and with love and compassion. But to a grown-ass woman, to a grown-ass man, you cannot punish anybody. And like I said, you do that to a chosen one, to a spiritual being, you will find yourself cut the fuck off. And let me tell y'all this second part to it. The reason why I decided that, you know what, bitch, I don't want to go on Jamaica trip with you anyway. Because a few years prior, right? I know y'all know these people. If you don't, that's cool because I don't know them either. But this person was doing things for 2 celebrity artists, Trill Will and YG. Now, this person, my family member, slept with YG. And also, told me that I need to sleep with Trill Will because he will pay my tuition, because at that time I was in school, you guys. Come on now. These rappers stayed in a Days Inn. The fuckery. When they came to Philly, they stayed in a fucking Days Inn. How are you going to pay my tuition if you're in a fucking Days Inn? Make it make sense. So, as she's telling me, yeah, sleep with him. He going to pay your tuition, girl. Girl, I'm not sleeping. So, this is what ticked me off. Now, mind you, we both had cars. We had to drive them around. I only did it to help her. This is why I said, y'all, the more you become someone's doormat, the more they would expect things from you. I did not want to help her with this event. I did not want to be there. But I did it because of the strength of, I love her. She's my family. I'm a ride. But the more you keep riding for somebody, they're going to expect for you to ride even when your wheels is fucking falling off. Like I said, so I hope y'all paying attention to the timeline real quick, because it's going to lead back up to the Jamaica trip. And there's way more stories. I'm going to just keep it on these two right now for y'all. Like I said, Trill Will got in my car so I can take him to his destination. I was his driver. I was his chauffeur. He didn't barely even want to give me gas money. So you going to tell me he going to pay my motherfucking tuition? Get the fuck out of here. So as he gets out my car, and mind you, you guys, at this time, I was so much smaller than what I am. I am naturally, my natural body type is a smaller petite type, slim, thick type. But at this time, I was really small because I was obsessed with being skinny. So I was about 140. I was 140 pounds, 5'3.5". Trill Will is big as fuck. You feel me? Trill Will is like fucking 6'2", 6'3", stocky as hell. I'm little as shit. I'm tiny as fuck. This man gets out the car. He puts his hand on my motherfucking thigh. Once he did that, oh, I gotta fly, baby. I gotta skate. You put your hand on my thigh, I gotta fly. Cause this ain't that type. This ain't that, son. This ain't that. At that time, I had a boyfriend. At that time, I was happy with my boyfriend. Whatever I thought happiness was at that time. So I said, listen, I had to kindly tell him. I said, I'm not like that. Just because my family member is sleeping with your friend, don't put that on me. That's not me. And he said, I respect you. He said, you know what? I respect you. But that's a scary predicament to be in. Going through trauma, going through your own sexual, and she knows this. She's know I've been through so much, and you're going to put me in a predicament where this man who is bigger than me, you're telling me to sleep with him, to pay my tuition, when they're staying in a Days Inn. Days Inns are fucking dirty. They're staying in a Days Inn. And you want me to let him stick his meat in me? Ew, what the fuck? No. With that being said, y'all, this is why I'm going to fast forward back to the Jamaica trip. That's what God gave me that revelation. God said, fuck that Jamaica trip. So what if you've never been on a plane before? So what if you never went to fucking Jamaica before? You're going to go. And when you go, it's going to be 10 times better. Because you won't go with a person who could possibly put you in a predicament where you could be mentally going through it and responding from your trauma, having a fight or freeze response. Because if hypothetically we went to Jamaica, and if she's dirty whining on anybody, and then they see me, and they come over trying to dirty wine on me, I'm going to have to say, hold up, I didn't come here for that. So imagine being somewhere to take a break, to celebrate your accomplishment. But yet now you're bombarded with the thought of, or the fact of the matter that someone's trying to sleep with you. Someone's trying to violate your body. Sex to me is sacred. I've always felt like sex is sacred. I've never been the type to just give my body to anybody. And that's going to always remain the same. So think about that. Think about don't go somewhere where you're celebrated. Go where you're tolerated. The heart, your home is where the heart is. She did not hold my heart. She was not my home. You tried to punish me. So guess what? I'm better off alone. And I'm never alone because my spirit team is with me and my soul gang. Once you cut people off like that, y'all, the point of this video is I haven't been around this woman in almost a year. And guess what? God done blessed me with 10 times more gifts than I would have had being around her. Because being around her energy would have watered down my gifts. That's why God didn't bless me. That's why God didn't bless me with 100% clairvoyance and 100% being able to read people. First of all, last year is when I was able to really read energies through online. That happened after I cut her the fuck off. Before that, it wasn't like that. I was just out here trying to be, let me post a pic, let me be cute. You, like Ralph Smart, Infinite Water said, you master the selfie, now master yourself. When I was around this person, I was into I still take my pictures, of course, but I have a product now. I'm posting now to sell myself. If I post a cute pic, it's because I was feeling myself. I'm not posting a thirst trap, but the old me was posting just for the likes. I don't give a fuck about the likes now. That's part of my gift. I'm not going to name all my gifts, but that's part of my gift that God gave me after I cut this person off, because now I can see clearly, I can feel clearly, I can hear clearly, I can smell clearly, and I know exactly where the fuck I'm going with my life. I have a clear shot and a clear direction, unlike being around people who don't even know themselves and who will try to punish you. Bitch, you can't punish me. Come on now. If the universe gives me an abundant amount of love and appreciation and safety and gifts and rewards, who you think you is punishing me? You think you're going to use a consequence on me, bitch? Bitch, you will never hear from me again. I put that on everything. That simp shit, stop being a people pleaser, y'all. The more you be a people pleaser, the more you will feel alone in your own home. Your heart is your home. Your heart. I'm in the fifth dimension. I have nothing but love to give, but I'm going to speak my fucking truth. I'm raw. I'm passionate. God put passion in me for a reason. So I'm going to speak my truth. And I'm going to let y'all know this shit is real. So before you mess around and keep running behind people, doing shit, when it's a no to you, if the answer is a no for yourself, but you want to say yes just to please them, oh, you going to suffer in the long way, in the long way, you will suffer. The reason why is because you're not being authentic to who you, I just ate. But anyway, I'm always just eating and then getting on camera. But anyway, the more that you decide that you will put your own wants, your own needs to the back burner just to please somebody else, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro. If it's not you supposed to be able to compromise when it's your partner. You feel me? I ain't fucking you. I ain't your mom. You ain't my fucking mom. We ain't on that type of time. So if I say I don't want to do something, unconditional love is okay. It ain't that deep. I see you. Like I said, she wanted me to travel 3 fucking days away for her graduation when my graduation was right after, and I have to make money. I did Uber. So that 3 days, going 3 days away, I can't do Uber out there. My shit gonna say no. So, and then she said it. She said, so what? You're just gonna lose out on $100 a day. Bitch, that's $300. That's for my graduation. Fuck is you talking about? Is you gonna pay that? Is you gonna get my fucking hair? The fuck? I got my hair done. You feel me? Now I'm about to now y'all can click off if you want, but I'm gonna just ramble a little bit, because that shit, this is how you know that God really loves you. God loves you so much when you choose yourself. I chose myself. I was cool with this girl for 27 years of my life. She made me choose. And on top of that, I'm always there for you at your darkest moments. But when I have a moment, this is how y'all know a real person. Why is it that when you go through something, people are looking at you like, oh, fucking well? That's how I felt. And on top of that, y'all, it's not like this was 2 months prior to the event. And if she was really a real one, she could have hit me up a month before the event, a couple weeks before the event, and was like, and could have said, this is what she could have said if she wanted to maintain a relationship with me, because I don't chase nobody no more. I'm not a people pleaser, nor am I a chaser. And if she really fucked with me, she would have hit me up before our graduations and said, you know what? I understand that you just got through 5 years of school on your own. You've never traveled anywhere. You took classes from the time you came to the time you left. Never had a break. Summer classes, winter classes, spring classes, whatever fucking class I could take, I was in there. And I stayed on campus the whole time. So she could have said, I understand your story. I understand that now your whole world's about to change. Not only are you graduating, but you have to move off campus. You have to find a home. You have to find a job. You have to find a way to now survive in this world without campus being your safety net. If she was a real ass bitch, that's what she would have said to me. And she would have said, you know what? It's okay that you're not going to be able to come to my graduation, but guess what? Let's still celebrate in Jamaica, love. Let me still take you to Jamaica. Let me still take you. Because this is what people do, y'all. They will brag about everywhere they went. This girl done been everywhere, all across the damn world. And you going to use one thing against me when you know I haven't done nothing yet? You want to take that one thing from me, knowing that I was looking forward to it, to see something new, to breathe some fresh air somewhere else, to get out of my fucking bubble. But guess what? What God got for me is 10 times better, bitch. Enjoy your fucking Jamaica trip. Well, it's old now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that shit. I hope you got dicked down by a big old mandingo. But yeah, like, God got something better for you, okay? I want you to know that if you stayed on my little ramble, thank you. I appreciate your love, your support. I hope this video resonated with you and let you know I'm a representation that when you stop people pleasing, when you cut these motherfucking snakes out your motherfucking life, God gonna give you something 10 times better, love. Because you're never alone unless you abandon yourself. Every day I'm meeting a new friend. Every day I'm meeting a new soul tribe. Like, what? My soul tribe is big as fuck on TikTok. YouTube about to go up too. But shout out to everybody from TikTok who follow me on YouTube. My soul tribe on YouTube is over 3,000 followers. And they all gang. They follow me organically. I didn't pay for that. I didn't stress people out. I could probably have more if I was really on some stalking shit. Follow me. No. I just post how I feel. And if somebody resonates, then we start talking. And I love my people on TikTok. Thank you, TikTok. Y'all really let me fucking know who the fuck I am. 3,000 plus people are my motherfucking soul tribe. And it's going to go up. My soul tribe has about 5,000, 55,000. I think my soul tribe is 5555. That's what I'm getting. My soul tribe is 555000. You feel me? Stop fucking playing with me. Have a blessed day, love. I hope y'all like my story. And I hope y'all can resonate. Cut these people the fuck off. You will be way happier. I promise you. Like I'm trying to tell y'all. Never in my life have I felt like this. Never in my life have I felt so free. The fuck? But yeah. Alright, I'm done, y'all. I'll be back, okay, with another story time. Deuces.